Oh, today I'm doing a review of The Boys, episode 6. So all this dark, funny, and sexy joining together and have some fun, okay? It starts off with a flashback where Frenchie basically, like, planning a heist like that, and you see his beginning. Then, like, we all know when I do The Boys review, I split the two storylines apart. Like, so I'm gonna do this to talk to. So I'm gonna talk about the first story about The Boys, okay? The group. So, then he goes back to the base. Butcher's talking to them. Starlight's gonna have some information like this. So they talk about this. So they plan to basically infiltrate this psych place like that. You know. So they do that. They team up. You see like freaking like Starlight try to basically be friendly to Butcher. Butcher just being an ass like that. Trying to like shake his he hates superheroes like that. So they go drive down. Melky, Frenchie, like this, go into the building like this, and they see this one dude on the camera like that. Basically go around, look at like superheroes, and he's like, oh, these guys have superhero powers like this. This is a factory to test on people like this. So you find out the psych place like that. It's a testing ground for new superheroes like that. So you're trying to stabilize Compound V. Like that, like doing experiments on like fucking crazy people. One of the freaking like workers like this turn out to be a lamplight, and when he burns people like this, and like you see freaking Storefront show up like this, she's like, do this again, and the guy's like, I don't want to do this, Mom, talk to my mom. And then you see fucking like lamplight burn the guy up. Like, that's his job. Basically, if people don't act up, he burns them to death like that. And I'm gonna tell you how it fits in at the end of the thing like this. Like, who else burns people like that? After that, you see like them go in the base, investigating. They kill this one security guard like this, and like they talk about the thing, see more videos like this, and then like they're going through the base. They find Lightlander. They get in a big fight. He actually blows one of the doors open, and then the freaking inmates come out, and she starts like doing her thing, blowing people's heads off like that, and like Lisa a bunch of freaking inmates, and they have a riot like that. Freaking the boys like that, all one array, went in this one room like that, and I'm not gonna utter little details, but basically like you see Frenchie's like the backstory, and then you see freaking like Lightlander's backstory and how he feels bad for killing some kids on the accident when he meant to kill the boss, like of the boys like that, and like you see Frenchie and him slowly, basically coming to a middle ground like that, and they're gonna probably use him for information on Vought to get information on them like this for later seasons. So he's gonna be a traitor, and you see like fucking like how powerful fucking like Storefront. She comes in just like basically electrocuting people like that, take over the base again like this. But we get to that part like that. So when they finally get to the point where they basically agree, one of the Butcher and like Starlight, one of the people actually injured freaking Stewie. So they have to like basically kill this one dude, take his car, and like you see freaking like Butchered and like come to the middle ground, and like they basically come to the ground like, hey, we're both pieces of crap, and Stewie's too good for both of us like that. So like I like that story. Like they finally realize like, okay, we need to do better for Stewie like that. I thought it was hilarious this one part of the episode like. When like you see like freaking like Mother Milk talking to like Frenchie, and this huge worm-like thing crashes through the glass window of the door, wraps around fucking like Milky's neck, and he pulls back. And you find out it's basically the dude's dick like that, because he can kind of like in the Fantastic Four where the guy can stretch all his body parts. This one dude can stretch his manhood like that. So I would have shot the dude after I escaped from that. Yeah, he would be dead. Wrap your dick around my neck, choke me, that fucking. But that part was kind of funny a little bit. Basically, the cool thing, like, kind of redeems him, like, this is early on in the episode, like, I can't cover it like this. But Lightlight basically covered for the boys, talked to Starfight, calms her down like this, and told her, hey, one of the freaking doctors, like, left the door open, basically, and that's why this happened. So, like, they escapes, and then, at the end of that, the boy thing, they bring Lightlighter to the person, like, the kids he killed like that. He's like, yeah, the boss. He's like, hey, I wanted to kill you, but you weren't there, and it was an accident. and I've been terminated the whole time. And then they meet in middle ground, and she doesn't kill him, she lets him live like this. Different from the comics, but you know, I kind of like the changes they're making with it. It makes it more interesting with this. So, on the Stonefight side, in the Homelander, you stop them off, like, when they messing around with this, like, criminal guy, breaks his arm off, fucking Stonefight basically play with his manhood a little bit, like, just squeeze his manhood, crushes the dude's head, bangs it out in the fucking alley. Homelander bought some roses like this, had a little love of her, but she had to do her thing at the fucking psych place. He gets jealous, he gets angry, burns the thing down. She's trying to make it up with him, and he's like, no, screw you. You lied to me. And they have a little conference. Then, at the very end of the episode like this, you see Homelander and her talking, and Homelander, you basically see her background. It's just the same as the comic, like, a little different because she's a man in the comics, but in the show she's a woman. She was basically born in Berlin, she was a Nazi, she was married to the guy that made Comfort V like this, and you see the picture she always carries with her. It's like, this is not my grandma, this is my daughter like that, and she died like this, and everyone I love her died like this, but you are just like me like this, like, I love you more than anything in the world, like, everything we wish for, we see in you like this, like, you could be the lady of the next race like that, like, she made a big speech about white people being, like, basically, like, eliminated and ready to fight for the culture, because she's a racist bigot, she's a Nazi, so, you know, she's not a piece of shit, basically, like, Homelander's like, oh, I could be leader of a bunch of superheroes, okay, white superheroes, like, Aryan people, Nazis, like that, and, like, they're making Homelander into a bigger douche than he is in the comic, like, he was never a racist in the comics, but they're making him into a racist because his girlfriend's racist like that in the show now. So he's a bigot in the show now. So like, I kind of don't like that element because like Stonefight is a piece of shit and I just want her to die. I want Homelander to whip her fucking head off. So you see them like we make out and like basically Homelander forgives her and like they're all cool now. And I'm like, no, Homelander, you're better than that. You don't have to do this. But hey, it is what it is. I give this episode a solid 9.5. Love this episode like this. One of the best. I can't believe there's only 2 more episodes of the season that's over like this. So hey, guys, like and subscribe. Oh, sorry for not doing like Talk with Friends on Sunday or Wednesday. I wasn't feeling that good. I'm feeling a little better. You do see Talk with Friends come back this Sunday, okay? Around 7 or 8. So like and subscribe, and you have a blessed day. And I hope to see you on the next review and Talk with Friends on Sunday around 7 or 8, okay? Subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me what you thought of the boys like this. Assalamu alaikum.